Hello everybody, Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again, and in this video I'm going to be talking about sorry, I'm going to be talking about why I will not be buying Dying Light the Beast at launch. The game will be released on September 18th, 2025, which will be this Thursday, for a price of $59.99 for the regular edition. Now, for those who are wondering, originally this was going to be DLC. You're going to get it if you bought the Ultimate Edition of Dying Light 2 for free. So for those of you who bought that, you'll get a free game this week, which is awesome. But for me personally, I'm not going to buy it at launch, and I'm going to tell you why. And it's not because I don't like Dying Light. I love the concept of Dying Light the Beast, based on what I've been hearing and been told. It's going to have good concepts. The combat's going to be improved. All these great improvements, right? The one reason why I'm not going to buy it at launch anyway is I'm not sure about accessibility for me as a blind gamer. Now, again, I'm not doing this video to dog Techland or dog the developers, but I do want to kind of make some points here that have me a bit concerned from an accessibility standpoint as a member of the blind gaming community. Now, the first thing that I'm going to talk about, no parkour assistance on the default difficulty setting. Now, I understand they want the game to be challenging and they want the game to be an experience, but, come on. If you want to make your game accessible for blind and low vision players, having the parkour assistance set to lower difficulty settings, at least in my eyes, in a way, I mean, I get that they want to make it easier on people, but from an accessibility standpoint, they could have had that be an option, an accessibility setting, and have it and have the assistance for all difficulties. It wouldn't have affected the gameplay. But again, I get where the developers are going. They want it to be um, challenging on default, but this is just me being me. Um, Another thing that has me concerned, and another reason why I'm not going to buy it at launch, is I'm not sure if the game's going to have screen reader support, if it's going to have navigational assistance, audio cues, things like that. So, and in the game, I've heard there's going to be finishing moves, takedowns now. The thing is, as a blind gamer, I don't know if there's going to be audio cues to let me know, hey, time to finish this guy off. You know? So, and again, I'm not sure about screen reader support. I checked the PlayStation Store. I didn't see any accessibility features listed whatsoever, so there may not be. And if that's the case, that's okay. That's perfectly okay. Because I can wait. In fact, what I plan on doing as far as Dying Light the Beast is concerned is I'm going to wait a little while. I'm going to add it to my wish list. I'm going to wait, see how it does as far as accessibility, and then make my decision after that's done. So basically, after launch. That way, I won't be burned if I get it at launch and I cannot play. See, one thing that would really burn my ass is if, let's say I buy a game, right? I pre-order a game. Yeah, I want to play, and then I get it, I download it, and then I can't play it. That would just really infuriate me because I'd spent all that money and I was so hyped and so pumped and so ready, and then only to get burned on launch day. I don't want to go through that. Now, again, for those of you who do buy Dying Light the Beast, awesome. That'll give me a gauge to see, okay, should I buy it for myself? Let's see. And, so that's pretty much why I'm not going to be buying it at launch. I just want to see how it's going to do as far as accessibility and what they're going to bring to the table, because I'm going to be honest, when I had usable vision and I had Dying Light 2, Stay Human, oh, God. Oh, man. Just not getting over this crap. Anyway, when I had Dying Light 2, Stay Human, I noticed a lot of things that weren't there as far as accessibility. There was no screen reader support. There was no navigation assist. The navigation assist was very visual. It wasn't audio based. Um, you know, there was a lot of things missing as far as blind accessibility that could have made the Dying Light 2 experience very accessible. So that's why I'm kind of skeptical on Dying Light the Beast. I don't want to get it and get burned. See, I learned from my mistake with Dying Light 2 Stay Human. And that's why I'm just going to wait, be patient, and see how it handles. And then after launch, I'll make a decision based on what I find and all that. But I do want to say really quickly to kind of wrap things up here, I do want to kind of give everybody a heads up as to what's coming. October 30th, 2025, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection will be coming to the channel at the twitch.tv/blindmotogamer. I know that might seem a bit hypocritical because I'm sure that's not going to be blind accessible either, but I would rather go with the one that I know I can play that's not blind accessible natively compared to getting one that I know will probably not be playable at all, or I would have a lot of trouble with it at launch. So again, this has been why I will not buy Dying Light the Beast at launch, and this is why I'm going to wait and just hold off and see what happens as far as that is concerned. So, with that being said, if you like what you hear in this vlog and you want more, be sure to subscribe. And there will be more live game streams on here and on Twitch, and there will be more great content coming very soon. So until next time, so long everyone, stay safe, stay cool, and peace out.